Hi everyone, this is Matt Miller, your Dean of Online Instruction, and today I'd like to answer a question that I sometimes get. To publish or not to publish? That is the question. And a lot of times this comes from particularly folks who are only teaching lecture-only classes. So if you're teaching an online or a hybrid course, obviously you're going to be using Canvas, and yes, you are going to publish your course, otherwise students won't be able to see it. But if you're teaching an only lecture-only class, a classroom class, traditionally, as it were, do I publish my classes? Does it matter? And my short answer for that is yes, it does matter. Please publish your classes regardless of whether or not you choose to use Canvas a little bit or a lot. Of course, I want all of you using Canvas a lot or as much as you can, simply because there's some great tools and some great resources out there that you can use to engage your students outside of the classroom. However, some of you may not want to use Canvas at all or very little. And so the question always becomes should I have to publish my course if that's the case? And again, yes, you do, because another thing that happens is that students, when they log into Canvas, because many of their professors are using Canvas in one shape, form, or fashion, when they log into their Canvas accounts and they don't see your class, even though they've paid for it, they've enrolled in it, they've registered for it, and so on, then it does cause a lot of confusion. We get calls a lot at the beginning of the semester from classes that students are taking in the classroom, from students who are saying that they cannot see their classes, that they're not appearing to them. Are they still in the class? You name it. Imagine yourself in the shoes of a college student who's coming to school for the first time and doesn't know any better, or someone who is really nervous about attending college after many years, and they log into their accounts and they don't see their classes there, even though they've paid for them and they've registered for them. So when that happens, it does cause some confusion, and very unnecessary confusion for that matter. And so yes, I do want everyone to please publish their classes. Now, does that mean you have to use Canvas? No, not necessarily. It doesn't mean you have to. But what I do recommend is on the opening page of your class, the home page of your class, is to actually have some form of a message out there for students, telling them that we're not going to be using Canvas in this class, or giving some instructions for that. And so that's exactly what I've done for you. I've created a page that you can actually take and put into your classes. I'm going to show you in this video how you can add this little simple page to your classes, your lecture-only classes, if you do not plan to use Canvas. So here, let's begin. Let's talk about it. So you'll notice on my dashboard that I have this class here. I've called it lecture-only class, just to let you know that it's just a lecture-only class. So you choose your class that you're not going to use Canvas in, and you check it here, and then you'll notice that it's an empty class. There's nothing out there. You'll also notice that it is currently not published. That red button meaning it's not published means that students will not be able to see it until it is. And so what I want to ask you to do then is to actually go to the import from Commons. So I've created this page and I've placed it in the Navarro College institutional commons out there, so you can take it very easily and put it here on the home page. When students are out here clicking on your course, they can see this page. So let's go to the Commons page first. Go to Commons first, and from here you can choose Pages. Of course, you notice there's all kinds of things you can choose from, and you want to choose Pages right here. So you go to Import from Commons and you click on Pages, and then the next step is you'll see that there's the lecture only home there, which you can click on. It might be a little easier to find if you turn off public resources and just show the institutional resources here. So when I choose that, you'll notice that there's the lecture only course home. So to get this into my class, I simply need to click on it first. And then over here on the right hand side, I can import it into one of my Canvas courses. Now you'll see all of your classes listed there. And so when I go down here, there's that lecture only class that I was just showing you. So I click that, and then I choose Import into Course. Now the nice thing is I've already made this page a front page, which means that it's very, very easy to make it your home page in your class. So after you've chosen that Import Course button, you can then move back to your dashboard and then click on your lecture only class again, or whatever class it is for you there. And now you'll notice that I can set my home page. All right, now I can find it in Pages if I wanted to, but to make this my home page, I'm just going to go over to Choose Home Page, and then I'm going to choose Pages, Front Page, Home, just like that, and then I'm going to click Save. Okay? Now that that's happened, you see there's a nice banner out here. This is customizable, which we will customize very quickly in just a moment here. You'll also see that I have a little message out there saying, attention students, this course is lecture only, therefore your professor will not be using Canvas for this class. For questions about course assignments, etc., please contact your professor directly. Obviously they'll be seeing you in class a couple of days a week, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue, but this is just a nice little banner out here just explaining to the student that you're not going to be using Canvas for the class. Now you could post your syllabus out here, you can do all kinds of other stuff if you want to, and that technically is using Canvas, which is great. But one of the things that I've done is I've put some information out here for students who may be having trouble accessing their accounts, whether it's the MyNC portal or email or whatever, and then some quick links for all the different services that we provide here at Navarro College. So again, it's more than just a little message. It also has some helpful tools that you can direct your students to as well. So once that's there, what I want to do now is quickly edit this and take this history information off and replace it with my own course. Now, whatever course you're teaching, you can do the same here, but this is my lecture only course, or whatever, fall 2018. And then down here, you could actually put your your contact information. Or whatever, okay? And then once you're done with it, just click Save. Okay? Now, once that's completely done, you can go back to your home page. And then up here in the upper right-hand corner, you need to be sure and publish your course. There. Now this will be available to my students. When they go out there, they'll see the course card on their dashboard. They can click on it, and this is what they'll see. Now you might want to clean it up a little bit more by hiding all of the menu items with the exception of the home button over here. Since they're not going to be using any of these other tools, you can hide these items from the student's view, and here's how. So you go down to the course settings on the lower left-hand side of the screen. There. And then at the top of the page, you'll notice you have a navigation tab, so click on it. And then simply drag the menu items to this little area down here that says drag items here to hide them from students, okay? And this will just simply hide the menu items from the students. Now, I'm just going to drag everything down here. I'm going to leave the evaluation information on here. One of the things that we do use Canvas for is to deploy into course evaluations. And so we definitely want to leave that here. This will not be visible to students until their evaluations become available 2 or 3 weeks before final exams. But you can just drag everything else down here. Now, I would challenge you to use Canvas in your classes, regardless of whether or not you're in a lecture class or hybrid course or an online course. There's just a lot of great tools out here that you're able to use. Now, after I've finished hiding all of these menu items, I need to be sure and click Save for it to take effect. And now I can go home. Course is published, menu items are hidden, and page is right here. I could just check it from student view just to see how it looks. And look at that. It looks great. There's not a lot of extraneous menu items over here. The course is published. When students get out here, they have not only a message from the professor, but also some helpful information as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoy that. Again, very easy. I will include some more written instructions in the information accompanying this video. But I hope everyone has a great semester, and I hope to hear from you soon. If you like these videos and you want to subscribe to my channel, you can go over here to the lower right-hand side of your screen and click that subscribe button, and you should be good to go. So thanks a lot, everyone, and again, have a nice day.